Hey YouTube, so this video has been a long time coming. I am sorry that it has taken so long for me to get around to this, but I had to get my husband to sit down with me and film this. So, here is his review of Dreher Island State Park from when he went to Men's Weekend. I know it's been like a month, and I've been telling you guys that this was coming, and we've already been on another trip since then. See old McCaskill Farm vlogs and things like that. But here is his review from his stay in the cabins at Dreher Island State Park. Enjoy. Again. So, review of Dreher Island State Park outdoor experience and cabin stay. Go.
Well, it was actually quite nice out there. It was a good little park, lots of stuff to do. There's the lake out there. There's a little spot nearby where you can rent a pontoon boat, go out there, go fishing, have some fun, ride around. This was the most unfortunate weekend because even though the weather report said it was going to be clear, hot, sunny, great weather for, getting together with the guys, having some barbecue, having a good time. Unfortunately, for some reason, even though it was the middle of, was it June?
Yeah, it was June.
June? Yeah.
Mid-June.
Mid-June. And it should have been hot as blazes. It was in the 60s, cloudy, and the wind did not stop for whatever reason.
That's not the park's fault, though.
It's not the park's fault.
So, as far as the park...
Well, as far as the park, yeah, the park was wonderful. Lots of stuff to do there. Park rangers, ready to be helpful and friendly with you. Places to go, things to do. There's a little gas station not too far. You can get some s'more stuff. Campfire rings at the cabins.
Did they have fire rings?
Yeah, they have fire rings.
Oh. I thought they just had like those little grills that you see in the state parks.
No. They had fire rings. Cool. Fire rings at each of the little cabins. And speaking of the cabins were nice, but they are just cabins. So if you were to look at a picture of it from the outside, you think, oh, this is nice. This is kind of like, something you'd see at like the KOA, little fancy cabins. It's a cabin. It is just a shelter to keep you out of the elements. But it has electricity.
So is there like one room? Like it's, you open the door, you go in.
You open the door, that's it.
And you're in what it is. There is no extra stuff. It's just like the beds.
Yes. You open the door, and there you are. 2 bunk beds to the left, a twin and a half.
Full. Is it a full?
I'm calling it a twin and a half because it should comfortably sleep about 3.5 people, or 2 small people and 1 large person.
He has been making fun of that one.
That that is not a normal sized bed. I'm telling you, it's not a normal sized bed.
But anyway, these are roughing it cabins, so don't confuse them with. They have, what do they call them? They're the villas that are also there. Those are like going into a house, like a regular house with 2 floors, multiple bedrooms, a kitchen, all of that. Yeah. The cabins are just like one room.
This is just the campsite shelter. But
dwelling spaces.
The good news, if you're going to go that route, it has air conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
There is Wi-Fi out there. There is electricity. It was nice. The mattresses were firm. It was comfortable. There were no bugs. It was very clean.
There were plugs, so you could, in theory, take a mini fridge if you wanted.
If you had like a little mini fridge that you could take with you, yeah. You could plug one in, yeah. The bathrooms were clean. Like really clean. Like I've been to some campgrounds before where you walk in, you don't want to touch anything. This I didn't think twice before putting my bag down on the floor here. It was clean.
I still wouldn't. I'm impressed from the images you showed with me. See the other video for the tour, but
clean.
It looked very well taken care of. And you've been there before, right?
Yeah,
this is
where
you have the bathrooms always been that clean.
Yes.
Okay.
Consistently clean at Dreher Island State Park.
Okay. But when y'all went before, it was tense.
Yes, before it was tense. Okay. But the bathrooms there are very clean. The cleaning crew showed up on time every morning. Everything was spick and span. It was nice. Now, I would say, just fair warning, the bathrooms are not attached to the cabins. If you have any digestive issues or anything like that, not the place to stay, because no one wants to be, middle of the night running up the hill on the little gravel path to try and make it. No. But if you're okay, yeah, but realistically, let's be real.
But they really weren't that far. Yeah, it was like a 2-minute walk. But it's uphill. They're just uphill. It's not long. It's just uphill.
Sometimes you don't want to be going uphill. So
this is true.
So think that's something to keep in mind here. Not very. It's not. This is not a handicapped accessible sort of area, because again, you are going uphill. It is just a gravel path, no ramps or anything. It is what it is. It's a cabin,
very much
in
rough
the woods,
in it. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, well, it has air conditioning and electricity. That's it. So it's a wooden box with AC, more or less. But it was good. It was comfortable. It suited its purpose. We had little fire rings, and those were going pretty good. Got some picnic tables out front.
So any other pros, cons? You said you'd go back.
I would go back in a heartbeat.
And stay in the cabins again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you said they have air conditioning. Did it work well?
That was great air conditioning.
Okay.
On the days when there was a couple of days where it was warm, like early, middle of the day, it would get warm. The AC worked. In fact, we had to turn off the AC because it was freezing everybody in the cabin. So,
what about activities? You said they have boats. You can rent boats.
Yeah, you can rent
what
boats.
Else
you got well, you can go fishing out there. Mm-hmm. Some good fishing spots there. It's been a while since I've looked this up, but I do recall they used to have fireworks shows around about 4th of July and New Year's. I can't recall if that's I don't know if that's still going on, but that was a couple of years ago.
Do they have hiking trails?
Yeah, they have plenty of hiking trails out there. And lots of little places where you can dock a boat. So if you bring your own boat, plenty of little places to back it up with your trailer. Lots of little big picnic areas. Again, nature trails, hiking trails.
Do they have those? Just curious. Do they have those big picnic areas for family reunion kinds of places? Yes. Because it's a state park too. Yes, it's not just a campsite. It's a state park too.
Yes, I mean go on the way to the cabins. I passed at least 2 or 3 of those big picnic areas. So they are there. Lots of stuff you can do. Okay. Lots of options. I mean,
and it's pretty near other things, right?
Yeah.
If you leave there, you could go do other things if you wanted, if you were taking an extended trip. Yes. What is it near? It's not too far from Columbia, right?
No, it's not very far from Columbia. I'd say it's about maybe 30 minutes out. 45 minutes, 30 minutes-ish.
So it's more secluded, but if you wanted to say, they went for a weekend, but if you went for a week, but you wanted to have a day,
maybe
not in the woods, you could
go
to the zoo, do day trips, do other things in the Columbia area. So you could use it for that as well. And if you're in the area, since it's a state park, if you wanted to do a day trip to it as a state park, you could do that too.
Yeah. But, overall, good place, clean. The cabins are what they are. Just a cabin, just for sleeping in. More or less, you'll have your little fire at the end of the day, and when you're done, you're out cold and sleeping because you're in the state park. You should be hiking, boating, fishing, doing all the stuff. Have a good time. The bathrooms are clean. I'm just going to keep ranting and raving about that because clean bathrooms are important.
It was refreshing to see.
Yes.
Yes. That can make or break your trip.
And no bugs in the cabins. This is South Carolina in the summer. Normally there would be some bugs somewhere. No bugs. Nice and clean.
This is good.
This is very good.
This is very good. But
I'd go back.
We have been rambling for a while. We've probably repeated ourselves way more than we need to. The point is, it's worth going to. Yes.
Have I told you want to go?
No.
She doesn't want to go. She's not roughing it type of person.
I'll stay in the villas.
She wants to go glamping.
Yes,
Glamping.
that is my idea. I get that from my mom. She has always said her idea of roughing it's the Holiday Inn.
Fair enough.
And I agree. So, but if you like that sort of thing, good for you. So anyway, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell. Do all the things.
Do the things.
All
Ring
the
the bell.
things.
Ding ding.
And so long from the little greenhouse.